Are we live?
We are live now.
All right.
Okay. Here we are. We're going to introduce them as soon as they start blowing glass. This is
It's me.
Jacob Nordine. I am
That's Michelle.
Michelle. And we're going to put something on the pipe. We want you guys to guess what's going on. Now, you know, there's something we do when we first start. If you're a seasoned watcher, I want you to put in the chat what it is. But it's going to be a shape, and I want to see if you can guess what it is.
It's going to be a shape.
Welcome
Could be
to
a
the
square.
gathering. Welcome to the gathering point.
Here we go, folks. It's a beautiful day here in the shop. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Let us know what you think Chris is doing.
Rainy, misty Dearborn.
Rainy, misty, 40 degrees here in Dearborn, Michigan. Just outside of Detroit. Chris has got some recycled glass right here. Wow. And we got some people joining in, folks. Mary Lou, what's happening? Carrie, Lori's in the house from Ohio. We got folks watching on YouTube, watching on the FB. Chris is dunking it in the water, but we're looking for guesses. We haven't told you what we're making. It is the warmer-upper, but what is being made, folks? Take a guess or two. He's taking it to Dunk City. It's that reptilian crackle-action texture. Recollection, crackle-action. Huh? Huh? We got Katrina's watching, the mug collector. We got Jody in the house. Cold, rainy, and misty for Jody as well. Kelly, what's happening? Thanks, feels good to be back. Mary Lou, Mike's watching. Mike's what's happening. Vicky, Donna and the twins, Kim, Marianne. Carrie's guessing a twist cup, but Carrie...
We are a couple steps past that.
We're already in the crackle action area.
That'd be a chili twist cup.
Oh, Dana's in Maple Leaf Land, Toronto, where the Maple Leafs did just move on to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs, ladies and gentlemen, and you just love to see it. We don't need any lightning around, and we're so sorry, obviously, for all the Boston Bruin fans out there. We really feel bad.
We're sorry. Dun, 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 dun. That's how sorry I am.
Best team in NHL history in the regular season. This is the only time I'll say it. Carrie, I'm sorry, and for the rest of you guys, I know it's a little too soon. Best team in the regular season out in the first round, ladies and gentlemen. But something's coming together. It could be a recycled peanut here.
Could be a
snowman.
Crackle snowman with only one bumper.
Vicky says it's going to be a goblet. Carol says goblet. Donna's going with the crackle mug. Kim's going with the decanter.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Maple syrup decanter for those Canadians out there.
Absolutely. Pat makes an educated guess. She says since it's a goblet night and it's in glass tumbler, she probably means goblet.
If I had to guess, I'd probably say taco holder.
Yeah, that's a pretty good guess too.
I don't know. Something's coming up on Monday. I don't know what it is. Does anyone else know what's coming up on Monday?
What's on Monday?
Is it Poochki Day?
What's on
Something
Tuesday?
either Monday or Tuesday, something's happening.
Is it Friday?
Is it?
Depends on what you're talking about.
I'm not sure, but something spectacular is happening next week. I'm not really sure what it is.
Lori says it's going to be a dragon mug. Oh, Sue, what's happening? Sue, I missed you too. I missed all the comments and all the addicts and all the amazing people out there.
Did we get any hints to what
Nope.
Nope, not off.
No hints. Absolutely
Hence,
not.
something special next week, guys, that has to do with this piece.
Yeah, I think he's a little misleading. He may have his dates wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's talking about this Friday.
Oh, what's going on this
Something special
Friday?
is happening this Friday. It's a special day.
What is happening?
Oliver said it's definitely going to be a bird.
Give me
And you
one
guys,
second to get a
Oliver
couple.
is one of our amazing apprentice assistants here at the shop, and you may have to understand that he's got a pretty educated guess. And he's going with bird.
It's Bird Day on Friday?
No, the piece you're making.
Oh. I thought it was Bird Day. I'm not exactly sure what Bird Day is, but it could be Bird Day on Friday.
We did have some good.
Do you celebrate Bird Day, Joey?
I celebrate birthday every day, man.
You do?
Yeah.
Flapping my way to work.
Oh, Carol.
It's
Good
still
to be
Friday.
back.
Nobody knows what's going on Friday.
We gonna.
I
we
haven't
have a
got
pizza
that
party?
deep in the comments yet. I'm still saying hello to everyone.
When we get done with this piece, everyone's going to know what's going on Friday.
Oh, I know. It's the Chamber Choice Awards.
Oh.
That's right, Vicky. Seattle's in the second round.
Chamber
must be Bird
Choice
Day.
Awards, where we have 5 amazing awards going to local recipients in the Dearborn community. Chamber Choice Awards.
Press.
Yes, I got it.
Nailed it. Did everyone know that was coming up?
Yeah. Oh,
Day off.
No, I'm in the point here where everyone started talking about margarita glasses.
Cinco de Mayo. All
Uh-oh.
right, so if you're not a big drinker, this isn't like on the top of my radar.
What's
You
the
don't- I
matter
mean, it
with
doesn't-
What's the
I don't-
matter with
Cinco de Mayo?
you have the.
Margarita?
Margarita.
Because it's a party and it's a celebration.
You have the footing tool
I'm
in there?
going to the
I
Chamber
do.
Choice Awards.
That's fun.
We're going recycle, Joey.
Yeah.
Bird Day. What a hoot. What does, for all our Canadians and out of America followers of the show, do you guys celebrate anything on the 5th of May?
1 sec.
We
Chris has
celebrate
got a leaner.
very, very significantly down in Texas.
Cinco de Mayo?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody meets up with Selena.
Selena
Yeah. You know the singer?
Gomez?
No.
Oh.
Johnson.
Selena Johnson. Ah, right. Nice work with the footing tool here by Chris. You got recycle on top, recycle on the foot, and then what's that down in the middle now? Here now.
Cerulean.
Ceruleum.
Rum.
Ceruleum. It's just really
Surreal.
real.
Surreal.
It's about as real as Bird Day.
Bird is the word.
Bird is the word, is the word. Is that from Saturday Night Fever?
I
Bird
don't
is
know.
the word?
I don't have the answer to that.
Oh.
I was thinking Family Guy.
Kim's got a daughter with her birthday coming up on the 4th. That's this Thursday.
May the 4th be with her.
May the 4th be with her.
On there lightly, very lightly. We don't want to scare any of the birds.
Looks like Jake's prepping up the punte.
Juan Pantil.
Puntil. It's like a lentil, but better.
If it's shaped up just right, it's just like a lentil, folks. Yeah, but it's a beautiful day to be blowing glass, folks. When it is chilly, it feels amazing. I hope you guys have had a great week so far. If you're new to the show, holler at us. If you got questions, let us know. We love this show to be as educational and informative as possible, but sometimes things get a little out of control.
Estranged.
Sure. A little break here.
Push towards me.
Beautiful.
All right.
That's the classic glass blower flip around. So now we got it on a separate pipe. We can open up the other side of it, and it's going to become some sort of margarita drinking vessel.
That's Ceruleum Aurelia by Liam.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Sounds good.
We're supposed to be getting some still shots, so here we go.
Freeze.
That was good. That was good.
Chris is preparing for the GA Glassblowers calendar.
That was really good.
GAGQ schedule.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Julie, what's happening? Uh-oh, Kelly's got their dog's first birthday
What?
is today.
She saw herself on the e-news.
Kelly, did you see yourself represented on our
Doppelganger?
e-news?
That could be dangerous. Don't you explode like in
Whoa.
like atoms or something if you see your other dimensional self?
Only if you tell them something from the future.
Right.
Oh, Linda, thanks. Glad to be back. Looked like everyone did great. I did my best to watch what these guys were doing. It was midnight when the show started when I was in the UK.
Manchester?
Yeah, Manchester and London. The big show was super cool. You guys, let us know what you thought of the big show. There were some crazy pieces made, and we've got a pretty serious giveaway to give away here today.
That was 3 giveaways.
We just got one, but I said it 3 times.
Donuts, you know?
Whoa.
Don't you what?
Donuts, you know?
Joey was talking about doing a donut class, a make your own donut class.
With sprinkles?
Yeah.
Yeah, are we
Sprinkles it
gonna cook them here with the dough and? All
It'd be
right.
hot glass, but
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, Joey, could you show them how they would add the sprinkles to their donut when they were in the class? Let's just see a. Oh,
Look at the technique.
yeah.
That was like the cobra move.
Yeah, that's
You get mad at
nice.
someone, you give them the cobra.
Eye poke.
That would be cool, though, folks. If you guys would love to take another class, we got like 8 different classes here. If you guys are local or not, but if you'd be interested in making your own glass donut, let us know. Look at Chris ripping this thing open.
Taking us to Tequila Town.
Wow. Does
When you
anyone
say
know
that,
why?
ripping this open, it always is so out of context.
Yeah, I
You
guess
know what
I
I mean?
suppose
It's
it
such a
is.
glass-
Look at him
blower
gently stretching the glass.
Could we get from tech support from Bess over there maybe a Google as to where the shape of the margarita glass came from? And maybe
You
some
don't
answer
want
from
to.
the
You don't
glass
want to
blowers.
lose any. It's an upside down umbrella. You just got to catch it all.
Sure.
Close enough, eh?
I think it has something to do with having your tequila down on the bottom, and then you pour your lime juice, triple sec, and Grand Marinier
Really?
on top of it.
Plus
and
the
then it mixes
Modelo.
just perfectly.
And the Corona. And the
Look at that,
Michelada
guys.
sauce. Stamper?
Another
Beauty.
pose, another pose.
Beauty. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mouth slightly open, you know, just to give that concentration look.
We got the answer coming in. 2 theories.
One, I'm not going to talk about because it's not rated PG, and the other one is that it resembles upside down sombrero.
Okay, so you got 2 theories. This is from our well-known media source, Google, where the first one is it's an upside-down sombrero, and the second one, Beth said, isn't PG friendly, but it reminds me of the actual situation, which is, isn't it like Marie Antoinette's left breast?
What?
That's probably the truth.
Yeah, I think that's where it comes from. And I don't know if she
that's
loved
not
tequila
rated,
or not.
unrated.
Now, that's like PG. We all have those things on our
Everybody's got
chests.
breasts.
Yeah, that's right.
Chickens too.
So let us know what you guys
And
think
those
about.
bull beer mugs we made the other night.
You know, we're not going to talk about that one.
We put 4 breasts on a bull.
No, those were nipples.
Nips.
Oh, all right.
Yes, that's right.
I feel like it was actually an udder.
Well, no, udders aren't those
udder.
little tiny things. Udders are established.
Well, it was
They've been
a
uddered
it was
out
a
to their
bull
fully
cow.
shaped
We were
shapes.
debating that as well.
So
Well,
we're
I
gonna get some
think this is it, guys.
iridization on that, or it's
No.
that's just the cerulean.
That's a beautiful looking warmer upper.
Is that for
Got the
sale?
Cerulean blue. This is gonna go. It is gonna go live on the web, guys.
Looks like a matching blue lip wrap up top.
Exactly, it was. And this one here is for somebody to drink their special drink on
Casamigos.
Cinco de Mayo, which they could probably get this by next Friday and celebrate. That's fine. You don't need to follow me to the annealer.
So we're gonna at least see it get knocked off of the pipe and make sure it comes off clean and safe. Yes,
Good.
there it is. Here we go. Beautiful break. All right. So we might have just switched to a different camera. This is the low make me look tall angle, which is just fine, folks. Could anyone guess my actual height in the chat? What if we said if they nailed my height in feet and inches, we'd give anybody,
Chris.
what, a $5 gift card?
God.
$5. The
More?
odds of them getting your exact height are pretty slim. It should be more. It should be like a $25 gift card.
We'll meet in the middle.
Died.
Mom, is this okay? $20 gift card to the first person who types my height in the chat correctly. Feet and inches. No, none of that UK
No
metric system.
centimeters or anything. Feet and inches.
Feet and inches. First person to get it right, $20 gift
So
card.
not like 5 feet 3 inches and quarter.
Just 1 foot number, 1
All
inch
right.
number. Give it to us, folks.
I don't know that I know your height. I can't tell who's won.
I'll check in. Yeah, we'll show the license.
All right.
I don't know if that's
we
a good
won't
idea.
do that yet.
Let's, I got some chats I want to answer, but let's go over the table, which is a beautiful display here. You guys give Michelle and Bess and whoever else was a part of this a huge round of thumbs on your platform that you're watching on, because it's color coordinated, it's drinkware theme. As you know, we do Goblet Night because we love to make goblets. They're super difficult, they're pricey, they often don't make it off the pipe. So we don't have a running gallery area of goblets because they're difficult, and to keep that stock up, it's not an easy thing for us to have a ton laying around. So we have other drinkware here available tonight. That's our bread and butter for our mug collectors, for our shot glasses, and we even have a couple bodice chillers here tonight. So maybe we could just let's start on the perp side, because everyone loves the perps. Some of these mugs have been around, you may have seen them. Some of these are brand new within the last 2 or 3 weeks. This is a pretty crazy texturous beauty. And some people prefer, we've asked this before on the giveaway question, if you prefer seeing your beverage on the inside, having it a little transparent,
have
if you
your
prefer
rings
more
on? Can I
opaque,
have one of your
this
rings?
is a super crystal and
Because I
super
wanna-
transparent beauty. This is actually white with purple over it, so the trail's opaque with a transparent purple. It's got two tones of depth to it. It's a beautiful one. The handle's on there, super clean, and then you can also tell when you look a little deeper into the clear, it's got a Rosetta foot on there.
That's one of my favorites.
This
actually.
is super nice.
Because if you had like cherry pop in here with that red, or like Dr. Pepper, I mean, every time it's gonna look so different.
Totally. And with the white on the inside too, you're not gonna lose that purple in your
Yeah.
drink, a darker drink. It's still gonna stand out powerful.
Do you want to see something really cool that I like too?
Yeah, show it off.
So the bosom chillers can be like shot glasses after, right?
Whoa.
Bosom chillers
Yep.
here for Renaissance times, but you could do a shot glass. I also, because I love the color patterns and what they are, check this out. It's a ring holder. So you could put it upside down by your kitchen sink. Enjoy the color pattern, like the swirly vortex.
Did you just come up with that? I've never heard of that marketing ploy ever before.
No, I did not just come up with it.
Well, how come we've never told people about this?
Oh my gosh, it could happen tonight.
Excuse me.
Perfect. That's great. So we won't stay on too long. You guys know it's 6:30. We got about 10 minutes until this goes live on the website. We did send out a message to the VIPs. We're thinking about how we're going to get you guys included. Maybe it goes live at 6 going forward in the future. You guys know who the VIPs are and how to do it. You subscribe on YouTube, $5 a month. But tonight, everything equal for everyone is going live at 6:30, and I'll highlight 2 of my other favorites on the table here. I love this one, but I can't go for another spiral one after I just showed one off. Maybe this shot glass, one of the most elegant shapes on the table, exaggerated. This is kind of like almost like a comical situation when you exaggerate the accents of a piece. Still totally functional, super cool. And then I'd have to say this guy, the green, with the super saddle, the SS. It's kind of like a cutlass, means it's got extra action to it. But
It's a Joey pick for the table.
this one was Joey pick. This is super clean. Little bit, I mean, this foot, right, with the little bit of bulge of the green of the actual body of the glass, and then a nice, clean, super crisp, clear foot that magnifies what's going on in the piece. Transparent plenty, but a lot of green vortexual action going on. That's super nice. Bunch of beauties right here, folks, and we'll dive into a couple more of them a little later in the show, but you know 6:30, they're one and done. Once they're sold, so get your hands on the ones that you appreciate. Support handmade glass art. Now what? Are we gonna take it to the wheel of craziness?
The wheel of craziness.
All right. on to the next camera.
All right. We're back over here by the wheel of craziness, guys.
First time this has happened, isn't that true?
Tonight is Goblet Night, show 213. Obviously, you know we're the gathering point, and we are right here by the wheel of whatever it is. Check this out, too.
The wheel of whatever it is.
You got the longest drop on there a few times, right?
Way too many times. But we've got here all different. I don't know how many there are there, but I'm not going to try to count them out for you right now. There might be 21, but I doubt it.
I think there's 13.
All right. These are all things that are going to guide us on what we're going to do by making goblets. We can have a geometric transparent goblet, a strawberry stemmed goblet, 7 molten bit goblet, after dinner liqueur goblet. Let's get it up here. An organic opaque, a big red wine glass. We're talking someone who likes a 12-ounce pour. Standard is 9, really large is 9, standard 7. A short and wide glass, a champagne flute, 5 molten bits, Renfest style. I like to get that. Optically twisted stem, and that's about it there, folks. So we're going for it.
All right.
And since I did the warmer-upper, Jake's on this one next, so I'm spinning it for you.
All right.
Hold on a second. There.
Nice. Get the angle right. Now, if this lands on the longest drop, I'm going home right now.
Well, there isn't one on there.
Exactly. It'd be ridiculous. Oh, geometric and transparent.
Pretty
What does
fancy.
that mean to you, Jake?
Well, geometric, I think already about like some sort of like octagonal, sharp sides and super crisp piece. So I got to think about it. I mean, the pineapple mold's very geometric. So I think the pineapple mold, let's see if I can draw something up here. Open to ideas from everyone too.
Watch
if anyone has a suggestion.
Watch the steam coming out of his ears, folks.
Yeah.
He's
Got
going to
that-
draw it up right now.
You've got that barrel optic mold too.
Which one was that? The little one?
The foot pedal kick one with the handle that you open.
Steiner.
Ooh, let's use that one. That's geometric as it could be.
She was last.
That's a good call.
It's a booby trap.
So then, for the geometric shape of the piece, let's go for one of these.
Are you talking for this?
Holy,
Whoa.
that's an ear buster.
Here we go, you guys. This is our new dance deal. This is the mold that Jake's talking about. I want to bring it over and show you. It's a split mold. It's an American style bolatone mold or a pineapple mold. Check it out.
It's for the ones that can't, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really cool mold, and it's more geometric because they're not diamonds, they're more squares. So that's a good idea. And the way this mold works, to show you how it works, it's made so that one person can blow into it and you don't have to suck in like the bronze bolatone mold you blow into here, and then you have to suck in the air to get it to go out. This way, I would go into it, I'd step on this edge, I'd hold my foot right here and blow into the mold, and then I would kick it open and I'd come out of it. And you want to make that kicking noise every time you come out of it. It goes like that. All right, so Jake's getting all geometric over here.
Bust out our glue sticks too. We can start just assembling stuff with
Hot
Elmer's glue.
Yep. And that's what tonight is, guys. Show number 213. What is it? Once a month we have a Goblet Night?
Yeah.
The first Tuesday of every month is Goblet Night. And goblet could be wine glass, stemware, chalice. It's a goblet. It's a drinking vessel that's got a foot and a top on it. That's it. Those are the only parameters. Whatever's in between and whatever ever goes on is okay.
Yeah, this is not my style glass, but it's geometric and it's going to be transparent, so we're going to do it.
Your style
I
today.
think the green, the transparent lemon yellow has been calling my name. I didn't even know what we were making, but I had to put that out. And for Cinco de Mayo, a little bit of margarita special color.
Wait, who's making the fly swatter?
Fly swatter.
Yeah, that is a fly swatter.
Dana just said that, and I looked up, and I'm like, yep.
Let's just take a look and see if we can change this a little bit for everybody.
Oh,
Heather, that
brother.
would be a good one, the image. The fly swatter, and put a fly on the,
Oh, I already get it.
on the thing, whatever. Like how you did the cow to do a fly.
Now, if any fly gets near us, we're going to let them have it.
What is that?
That's part of the swatter action, and this is actually flexible, so you can really get
a
some
whip on it?
serious whip on it, because that's the only way fly swatters work. If you had a fly swatter that was on a 2x4, it would never work. But you got it on a piece of plastic that's thin and long, and you see that fly, you get over to it, and you go, and you give it to them. So that thing's got some extra action.
So because it's symmetrical, or since it's not symmetrical, it's geometric, I'm not thinking we're gonna need any color pattern on this at all, except for just 1 or 2 schmacks of the green, and just do the whole thing even and crisp and clean and geometric.
I like it, and transparent.
Saw Joey flicking the pinky back there. Drinking a Red Bull here at about 6:30. Is the
You
table
guys,
live?
just get a quick shot at Joey over here, everybody. Here he is.
There he
Give him a
is.
toast.
Joey, do you stay up till like 2 a.m. after you leave here?
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes I used to, not as much anymore. Pool halls, look out. Tear it up.
Little bubble here. I love this green because it's super soft. It's going to be a good color to get figured out with some texture and have some extra time to
Will
work
you
with
strike
it.
a pose, Jake, for the special camera right in front of you? You
got
gotta
it.
get the look.
Dr. Evil style, come on now. Give us the pinky.
That's all I got.
All right, are you gonna be doing this whole deal at the same time on your own with foot and kick?
I'm going to try for the live feed's sake.
I think you should.
Yeah. Just take some dexterity, and like Joey said, this is for the person who doesn't blow glass with an assistant.
Or a person who gets stuck in the Bolton mold.
Or that too. You know, the American mold, you got to help yourself out of it.
I always say, and I've always said it, people always ask,
This is a typical saying of Chris's.
yes, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Ah, nice. Well, that's a typical saying, everybody. Do you have to blow with somebody else, or can you blow glass by yourself? People who blow glass by themselves are generally people who like to be by themselves, because glass blowing is a pretty social event. And if you're gonna do it by yourself, it's because you want to be by yourself.
Oh,
you know,
we
it's
got it.
but it's really a lot harder. That
Yeah,
looks
but
good. It
sometimes-
came out nice.
People don't have assistants. That's like a really hard thing.
Yeah,
Is your mic off?
big extra cost.
Joe?
No, my mic is on because I'm coming over
Don't
here.
be protecting the people who want to blow glass by themselves.
There
Good.
are people that do it. They do solid things or whatever.
I'm not saying they're bad people by any
Blow
means.
real light.
All right.
Good.
Tonight's question is,
What is it?
you can see both at the same time. Do you have any wineries in your area? Since it was Goblet Night, I was wondering if they had wineries in their area. Like
That's the question of the night to win the
it
giveaway?
is. And they could have champagne, they could have ice wine. I'm just gonna jump in front of Jake there
Rosé,
for a minute.
sangria, they've got,
Yeah,
I don't know. What are some other good
Because I
ones?
was thinking
Pinot Gringo.
Sand
What
Hill
about
Crane.
what about sweet berry wine?
Let's
Has
say
anybody ever seen
the-
that YouTube? I mean, that's the Instagram one, sweet berry wine.
No.
The guy from
Will you just cap it, Joey?
the guy from Talladega Nights, who's the shake and bake partner. Yeah, Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights.
Whatever it is. Will Ferrell and his partner, Shake and Bake. He does some wine tasting comedy that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Sweet
I've
berry
seen that
wine.
actually. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Just
What?
gets wasted.
Stephen said her favorite wineries in Northville. I didn't even know this. I was thinking of Sand Hill Crane in Jackson, but what's in Northville?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've talked to the lady who
Interesting.
owns that for a long time. She was going to do a big mug club and stuff like that, but then COVID hit and everybody went underground.
All right, website is live
Website's
and ready.
live. All right. So we're talking about a clear rectangle.
You want the rectangle or you want a rectangle after you got it attached?
I think served as a rectangle would be cool.
Oh, it's hollows them with your frick inside of it would be cool.
I was planning on doing something like that, but not for this
now.
one. Not for this one. Just a nice, solid, rectangular.
Now, do you guys know how to make a square or rectangular object
Check that
out of
out.
a round material constantly affected by gravity?
Anybody got any ideas?
I got a couple ideas.
It is really hard when I saw geometric. It's hard to make tight, crisp lines in glass, to have any edges to it. Make like a square mug is a really funky thing. So Joey's doing a good job squaring it up, but it's not going to be a tight enough edge that you could slice a finger.
That'd be horrible on your drinking glass.
Yeah, it wouldn't be cool.
Finger just falls right off.
Not cool. Perfect.
Square sausage.
So we're gonna get some juice on it, and then we're gonna just drop it over top, see how it connects.
That's
I'm
looking
gonna
like a little grenade right now.
It does look a little grenade-ish.
Hey, did you see your grenade hot sauce?
Yeah, I did. I haven't tried it yet, though.
Not to distract you from the lovely goblet.
That's a nice connection.
Laying bricks there.
Wow.
Wow. Real nice.
Looking good.
All right.
Look at the optics on that, man.
Security's sake,
Shake.
could
Shake
we
and bake.
get a little spiral or a little, just a little like Rosetta-sized trail of gold that I'll put right on that connection to just stiffen it up a little? Are the flat crimps back there? Yep. Website is live, ladies and gentlemen. Gentle folk.
A request for the flat crimps by Jacob.
Beautiful sound.
Michelle, can you put the link to the table in the chat?
I did. My chat just glitched out. But I will do it.
Nice.
That's pretty geometric if I do say so myself.
So you're gonna make a square foot?
Yeah. Are you? Come on, Jake.
Son of a...
Or we could, I could do a blown foot out of the same optic that we've got.
You
that's
can
matching
blow a
pattern.
square foot.
I was thinking about a nice blown foot, but if we have some sort of square mold that we could cast a patty into,
We do not.
no square molds
We
in this
used to
studio?
have a square rectangular box that we use for some light shades, but I haven't seen that business in a couple of years.
In some time.
Some time. Time to time, things go missing.
Square, you say? How could we do this?
Optic foot.
I mean, what if we just cast a patty and we take two tags and just squish it square or something?
I think that's completely possible. That's how we used to always make our square feet.
And stick them onto a stem like this?
Sure.
Sounds kind of bulky.
We used to
Just
put all
we'll just
goblet
drop.
feet off the marker.
We could
and
drop
they
it
were all
on there,
bulky.
and then you could pick it up and slice it.
Or just square it up.
You're gonna lose a bunch of heat.
We just put a square foot on something last week, didn't we?
Maybe a mug. I don't think we've done any on
Hey,
goblets.
yeah, I was just gonna say this is.
Yeah, the mugs are simpler, but this is a gobletto.
Well, this will help us figure out that a square has 4 sides.
Here, show this. Show this from your perspective over there.
I think I know what I'll do.
Robin's husband wanted a square glass.
I think I'll know what I'll do. I'll know what I'll do.
Look, it's a square this
let's do it
way,
green.
but when you turn it,
And we'll drop it on the Marv too.
it's still square. Everybody, isn't that cool?
Number
Something
2.
that I pride myself in knowing.
That's number 2.
This is mug number 2.
Here, right, give it back.
Hey. You can make it square any
pretty
way
cool looking.
you want.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I can't wait till I spin the wheel.
Yeah, no squish necessary. Beautiful.
Whoa. Stash the optic mold so
Wax.
our video crew doesn't trip and
Wax.
fall and bust their shin. Look at that, the stretch square.
With the waxy tweezers.
So what he means by waxy tweezers, guys, is that you can't grab the glass really confidently when there's wax on the tips of the tweezers.
Took one to the eye.
Because the wax is a lubricant. It lubricates the tools that you want to lubricate so you don't scratch the glass. But when you, that's the only tool on the bench you don't want wax on. No, it's not true. You don't want it on the trimming shears either. But he's got a new pair now. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yes?
O'Reilly's Auto Parts. That's what happens.
That's classic.
Isn't that just a local company?
I think O'Reilly's is more than local.
I think O'Reilly's might be some type of mega chain.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I might cut those tips off or just leave them.
I think leave them. They look cool.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah, I
That
melted
looks-
them in a
now
little.
that they rounded out, they look beautiful.
Yeah, I like it.
Joey's working on the Ponte.
Can I get a paddle up in here?
Yes, you may.
This is absolutely geometric, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Huh. I've done been robbed.
Bill Lutz says they do have O'Reilly's in Florida.
Bill, coming in with the knowledge.
That's right.
Oh, Tennessee, too.
I told you that classifies them as a mega chain.
Mega chain.
I mean, that's right up there with the Mega Croc and the Mega NATO.
Sharknado?
Yep.
The Mega NATO.
Yeah, Mega NATO. That was one of Joey's favorite movies.
This is a cool challenge because I would never, ever have made a piece like this. But it's fun.
Looks like a hand grenade
Wait a
from
second,
Call of
did I
Duty.
hear that?
It
Jake's
does.
having fun.
It happens from time to
That's
time.
what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen.
That looks like it could be turned into a martini glass. Pretty nice. That'd be sweet martini.
It's true. Except I had the
Didn't
symmetrical
you see a glass
drawing
like
lined
this
up.
right
Thanks,
in
Joey.
one of those schwanky martini bars you went to over in England?
Not like this, but I did see a question from Linda Brodka, I think it was, about the inspirations of the UK. And there were a lot of them. I'm going to do a post on the Addicts page of a few things I saw in some museums and whatnot, and just kind of update you guys on what was out there. But I'm definitely inspired. And the bar that we're going to have here, and the drinks, the cocktails, and the style of glasses we're going to do, and the menu that we're going to make for it, it's going to be out of control and really cool.
I like it.
So just be prepared. So this is a wine glass.
It is?
Yeah. So I'm going to keep it true to the drawing and go for the old pluck and trim, open it up symmetrical and tight. And that'll be that.
Uh-oh.
What's going on there, man?
That was fun.
That's one of those things that you can say with confidence. When you think it's hot enough, get it even hotter.
Yep.
And also get the beeswax off.
Experimental shows are going to be taped. Ask what they want to see.
What do you guys want to see on the experimental show? We're going to be taping them, and that's all I know.
Any special requests?
Any special requests for experimental show?
Thanks, Joey. Ooh. I'm going to cut it right along the line.
I like that. When you're trimming a lip on a piece of glass, or you're trimming anything on the glass, you guys, I always think of it this way, and I don't think Jake ever probably even worked a pair of electric scissors. Have you? Do you remember, you ever see a pair? Anybody remember the electric scissors? It's kind of like the electric ham knife that you'd have during...
I've seen one of those.
During Easter, and you'd put the knife in and...
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, or Thanksgiving, but mostly Easter.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking Thanksgiving too.
Yeah.
I think that that electric knife is too aggressive to just attack a poor innocent turkey. Ham, it's just ham's a piece of a giant pig. Where you got a turkey, it's the whole thing, and you don't need to be going at it with an electric.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it just you could cut a
Degrading the turkey.
You could cut a whole limb off in like a split second. Not with a ham. A ham, you're just taking a little meat off.
Just a little bit.
So anyway,
All right, so I need to talk. Carlin Beavers asked if there's anything for Mother's Day. Next week, we're going to have a Mother's Day special.
what is a Mother's
pottery-
Day special?
Does pottery glaze work on glass? Pottery glaze is glass. A lot of glazes, I'm not a potter myself, but a lot of glazes, Bess could speak to this, have glass in them.
I'm thinking martini.
All glazes are glass.
Yeah.
And that looks amazing when it goes
think
through
so.
the light. That looks
Or just
really cool.
That piece?
Big
Yeah.
player.
That's super pin.
Margarita style, big player.
We might have to start a whole new line.
That's what the wheel of craziness is all about.
So let's think about this. We're doing the Goblet Show once a month. This could be like rocket ship. We need to start naming our styles.
What are you going, martini?
When you come to the
Margarita.
beverage counter and you want to order a drink, like what type of drink comes in here?
That is a sweet looking margarita glass, and we do have a margarita mojo going on tonight. What if we showed everybody exactly what we were making, and then we just
Margarita-fied
burst into the margarita blow on and made it the margarita glass.
Thanks, Joey. Yeah, that's a crazy one, folks.
Stamper?
Let's get a stamp on it. I mean, the stem's really cool looking. It almost looks like it was pushed down into a little, like, pillow.
That's
Or
sweet
as Joey
looking.
would call it, a palo. Oh, a pillow.
They sell pillows on Pelham.
It's like a pillow pet.
There's a pillow factory on Pelham Road in Dearborn Heights.
You should go get a new pillow from them. I bet they make nice
It almost
ones.
kind of hurt my jaw saying that.
Palo.
Getting the GA stamp, everything we do is GA stamp. We put it on there every time so people know it came out of this studio here in Dearborn, Michigan. That's really sweet looking.
It's pretty cool. Did you get yours up for sale?
Michelle, did you
warmer-upper?
put that first warmer-upper up for sale? All right, well, I'll have to get a piece of paper and I'll have to add that on there. Everybody's waiting.
They're waiting. All right, well, this one, if it makes it off, will go up for sale. First of its kind. I love that it's clear. I love that there's a few little bubbles down in the bottom here. The stamp looks really cool on the side. Joey is calling me with the sound of the glory hole by fluttering the fluffer monitor. Meaning he knows that I have one gold band in the middle and he wants to see it go bling bling. And there it is.
It looks pretty tasty.
That's pretty clean. I kind of do like it. So I'm gonna knock it off.
Granada margarita.
Ooh.
I like it.
And you guys could go ahead and take it to the board or take it to the table. Thanks, Joey.
This is
I
definitely...
wasn't as worried about that one breaking off as Chris, as he had a thinner foot. Mine's got that palo effect.
Something you didn't notice on that first piece, as I was putting it away, our forks there had a major malfunction.
What, they busted?
They busted, and I was barely holding it.
With
I was
one
right by
fork
the
at an
door,
angle?
like one fork in it.
All right, guys.
Jeez.
Chris did the speed weld maneuver for us.
You really tucked that one in there, Joey.
What's happening? We're back over here at the wheel, and just so we're here and you see what's going on there, you guys know that this is the giveaway that was raffled off from the big show last week. And it is sweet looking. See my eye? All right. Look at this thing. It's amazing. It's a beautiful vase. Michelle's talked about it a few times on some different live feed actions, but it's my turn to blow a goblet, and I'm going to spin this puppy right over here, and we're going to see what's happening. I'm going to tell you what I'd like to get.
What would you like to get?
I'd like to get after dinner liqueur glass. That would be pretty nice. And if I really figured it out and I did one of these, which this isn't going to count out of practice. Almost. Let's try it one more time.
You can't practice.
I'm practicing. Look.
Is this for you? Are you up next, are you saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I keep my hand on it, I can just stop it wherever I want.
Well, good. Doesn't matter because I'm spinning for you.
What? What?
Here we go. Did you go over the table at all, or we just went right here?
We can before we do this.
I'll let you think for a second. I can highlight a couple more that I like.
All right.
Oh. Tall and thin, I like a lot. Huh?
All right. Tall and thin? I already got an idea for it. It came instantly.
Instantly,
You got the next one.
pal.
Tall and thin.
Okay.
Very nice.
Go ahead and think about it. Let's, Bess, we'll take it over here and let me show off a couple of these. Joey, you got any favorites of these? Or maybe you need to kind of listen to what Chris is saying. I don't know. Yeah, let's see what you got. Joey's getting accustomed to the table after doing a couple of Neil reveals, folks. What'd you think?
I was referencing my Adobe color palette as I was assembling the rainbow here with Bess. And as you can see, we've got a nice plethora or an armada of beverageware. This one's pretty fancy. I don't know if you guys are all about the non-round things, but it seems to be the favorite flavor of the day. I definitely would lean more towards those two guys up there. I am partial to swirls, one might say.
I would say, if I could interlude real quick and just turn this as Bess zooms in on it, it's more than just swirls on the body.
Iris and a Rosetta handle runner. Man, that is spicy. I do as well. Love me some green. And this thing is springing off the table.
The bottom of that one.
Whew. That's pretty clean. Who's gonna take this one home?
Do we have a mini mug on the table as well? Oh no, that one, I guess we got two.
What? I thought that was something else. This guy too.
Yeah, that one's clean.
Oh yes, nice
Fluid
fiery little Venetian foot, clean handle. Oh yeah.
Oh, baby. That's one of the last of our Fenton white tanks. Who was around for when we melted a full tank of white glass? That was this last Christmas. How many of you guys purchased a product when we had a full table of those? Ow, ow. Well, it's great to catch back up in the comments right now, you guys. Chris is drawing it up, so I'm going to let him have one more second. But we also, in a little bit here, we want to go over some of the answers from the giveaway question from last week and the week before, because there were some really awesome answers. And I think, what was the one I was reading? The question was superpowers. What were your favorite? What would the superpower that you would want be? And there were some great answers in there, folks. So we're going to read that probably on the next intermission in between goblets here. But love seeing some new names here. And we're seeing some O'Reillys in Utah, in Ohio, all over the place.
Tennessee, Florida.
Sometimes we ask where people are from and they don't want to comment, don't want to say anything. But we ask if they got O'Reillys in their state. And all of a sudden we're seeing some new names.
I know, but I didn't know that. You know how
Now we know how to ask.
When you go on vacation and you're in the hotel room and you're listening to the TV, do you find yourself watching the commercials just as much because they're so different? Do you know what I mean? Like here in Metro Detroit, we have a lot of car commercials, but you travel somewhere else and there's all these weird commercials and you're like, you don't have that at home.
And the commercial's based on what you're watching, if it's some like old show or if it's some like
Yeah, like the drug ones you have, and you're like, what?
It's
I
crazy.
didn't even know this probably existed.
Very tailored, just like we do our ads too. We got a crowd that people we know appreciate glass, and we love you all. So I guess I walked away from Best's stationary camera there, so we're gonna swap back to the other one. Ooh! What's going on here?
Zoom in.
Is that
That's
Chris's
a
old pair of jeans?
He's got a weird looking butt.
Yeah, those are some honkers.
All right, we want to give a shout out. You want to flip it around and show what's going on?
Sharon, ow.
She did 59 chairs successfully, taking denim that we bought and different things, stapling them up for where? You want to tell?
For the bar. These are our chairs that are going to be, everyone's got a different butt. So you're talking about getting butts in seats. Here we are, guys.
Yeah, baby.
This one right here has got Sharon's seat on it, which is great. But this is what our seats are going to be on the chairs at the bar. They're pretty sweet. We figured we'd show you because we're getting all the things that we're doing for the bar ready as we get the build out going.
I got a question to answer from Mike here, and I love a question like this, just a candid question for the feed, why we do what we do. And he asked why I put the stamp on the stem rather than on the bottom of the glass. There's a lot of different reasons and a lot of different ways that we do that around here. It's also just up to who's making the piece at the certain time. But personally for that one, it was a clear stem and I thought it needed a little extra. Maybe I would have put handles on it. That would have been geometric, but I wasn't gonna get too radical on my first piece back. I thought the stamp looked really nice there. It's kind of just a stamp right where your thumb might be, like you said. And I think I didn't need to hide it on the bottom. A lot of times, sometimes we'll put on the bottom if it's a really thin piece and it's delicate and there's no perfect spot for it, but I had a perfect flat side, 4 of them, and I thought it looked nice there.
Yeah.
Personal preference.
Why would you put an advertising sign on the ground when everybody's driving along the road? You can't see underneath the piece.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we do think that that's a trademark of ours, you know. It's like we've been putting a stamp on our glass for a long time, and it's started to become a popular thing with a lot of other glass blowing studios where people are making stamps and stamping their stuff on there, which is great. So we put them on the side because we want people to know everywhere, and we do a lot of brewery mug clubs and things like that, and people recognize the GA stamp on their glass, and they want to show it off if they got a piece from the Glass Academy. It's a cool thing.
Huh? What's the plan?
Show the drawing. There it is. I got this. I spun it and I got tall and thin.
That's
So
a
I'm
beauty.
going for it. It's going to be a nice light beer Pilsner stemware piece.
With 2 runners up top?
2 little Martinuzzi style runners. I don't know if anyone out there has ever heard of Martinuzzi, but he's an amazing designer from back in the day in Italy. But this is going to be a beautiful piece. We're going to go for it.
It's super clean, honestly, guys. That's one of my favorite styles. If I saw that in a museum, I guess that's just because it's on my mind, or if you see that in a glass collection, that is the type of glass I'm attracted to. So I'm excited to see this one come together. And then we still got plenty of time. We're doing good, under an hour here. We're going to have probably a couple more pieces made. We got the giveaway to do, and per Sue's comment, I didn't see who won the gorgeous vase from last week's big show giveaway. Anyone know? We haven't done it yet, Sue. We're going to do it later in the show. We're going to give that piece away. And did you all get the giveaway question for this week? Does everyone know how to enter? If you guys are brand new to the show, you send an email to us. This is the question for this week. Do you have any wineries in your area? If so, what do they specialize in? This is Goblet Night, so we're curious about wine. Enter to win. You send that to enews@glassacademy.com. It's an email. And that's enough of that. I'll let you guys get back to the action. But we will be giving away a really crazy piece. We're going to have a piece that we make on the show tonight. That's what you're entering to win here. And look at this. Chris is working it hot, folks.
Below lightly.
It's long, it's moving, it's dangling. He's going to
Stop.
He's holding it, keeping it symmetrical, working against gravity with that little ball on the end he's about to cut off.
Blow.
Joey's right there with a
Good.
little bit of air. That takes a lot of talent to do that, and he's still got plenty of heat. Now he's
Blow.
grabbing another one.
Stop.
This is happening fast. It's the best way to do it, folks. You know a glass blower is talented when they're working it hot and they're working it fast. So, catching up on the comments, folks. If you got questions, let's hear it. Oh, did we see any? I totally missed the section of comments
Hey,
on how
Oreo.
tall I was.
Yeah, and then the balls are going to be purple.
I don't know if I could show my driver's license off on the show.
Okay,
Show it. Just
no.
I think there might be some treachery.
Let me look at your license and I'll pull it off your license.
It's
We won't
over
show
on
it.
my desk. I'll
What
just
is
write
it?
it down. I'll tell you. I'll turn my mic off and
anybody
whisper
guess
it.
correctly?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
completely missed the section.
And my restream glitched, so I gotta go back.
You
Well,
take
the
a picture
guesses
of your
are-
license, zoom into the height, and do a screenshot.
The guesses are already all in here. I just
What-
didn't see them. I could tell you guys now because everyone's already guessed, right?
All right. And what was the winner getting?
$20 gift card given to their email that they could
Battle?
spend on products or classes.
Push hard. Lighten up.
Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need someone, when Jake says his height, I need someone to go back and find winner for me.
No, I'll take the camera. Like Bess can handle that. It's
It's
5'9", ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if that's quite
5'9".
enough.
5'9".
How about with
You think
purple,
I
bring
know
that-
my son's
an
height?
optical bit off
Nah.
of that. This cerulean blue will work. It's fine.
So you guys may have heard him talking here. Joey's going for the around the back special. That's a specialty of Joey's. There we go. And Chris has got a really nice Evolio. I'm going to get a zoom on that. If you guys are new to the show, you may not know what an Evolio is. That's the spool, the Venetian style connection between the glass and the stem, and typically the stem and the foot as well. I didn't have any on mine because Evolios are clean and smooth and rounded edges and not particularly geometrical in my mind, so I opted to not use them. And do we... Holy moly.
What happened? Someone got you?
We had a couple people. How many? 2 or 3 people got it right? 3 correct guesses, and confirmed from Bess, Sue Schmidt was the first one to nail it by 0.1 seconds, Bess says. So Sue Schmidt, super glass collector and supporter, patron of the arts, is getting $20 towards her next purchase. Sue will holler at you via email. You know the deal. And that's amazing. Sue actually did get a really amazing lampshade made. I think that was 2 shows ago at this point. That's when I was out of town. But looks like we went with some sort of optic. That's solid, isn't it? Triple bump, Caterpillar, quad bump, blue dangler. Wow. And that's exactly what it is, except are you going to cut one of those balls off?
I'm going to make that ball into the Evolio that will hold the
yes.
foot. That Joey will blow for me in 1 second.
Nice.
The foot's going to be gold, just 1 coat of gold on it.
Get a little more air on that, maybe.
Yes. It wasn't earlier. Like when I was walking around with the pants board. Maybe that's an old post from that, you know.
So we got a little extra heat on the bottom ball there. Joey's ready with the paddle. This is a tiny little, this is like the size of a large blueberry. Would you say on the bottom here?
I think so.
But Joey knows how to paddle a blueberry pretty well. Look at that.
Very good at it.
Steady arm blueberry paddler.
Okay. Remember now, I'm not scared to make this tall and thin because it's supposed to be tall and thin.
Yeah.
That's what I got on the wheel. Tall and thin.
All right, we're always looking for
Ba-ba-boom.
new ways to enhance your viewing pleasure,
Experience.
your viewing experience. So we're gonna try something. It's a 48-second video. After this piece, we're gonna pop it in. It's something we think you'll really like, something Heather made, kind of fun. We're trying to see if we can pop in some of these videos. We're gonna put it on. If it works, you get to see the whole 48. If it glitches, we're gonna turn it off. But this streaming platform has some cool things, so we can pop some training videos in, or like zoom in and
Nope,
show you some
one
really
coat.
cool things.
1 coat only.
We call this Glass Blowers Experiment with Technology.
Dun, dun, dun.
So let us know what you think, you guys. And that was Michelle hopping in there.
I don't want to veil.
That's my mom. That's Chris's wife. and owner of the Glass Academy. And she blows glass too, folks. Right now she's in a director's position on the show, but you do see her from time to time pop into the show and make product. And if you want to see more of that, all you need to do is say that in the comments a bunch of times, and we'll have a lot of ammunition to get her on the show blowing glass. Looks like Chris is shaping up a blown foot here. Joey queued him up with one coat of iris.
I'm good.
Which is gold. And they're tag teaming this. Look at the way they're crossing pipes here and switching back and forth. Joey's keeping things hot. Chris was shaping it up, and Joey was providing air. And here comes a pretty serious move here. I'm going to get the best angle I can for it.
Joey's got me cutting backwards. Jesus, stay.
Ooh, folks.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I can't. Gotta be dropping it. That's okay though. He'll blow another one. It was coming too quick, folks, and you just can't take that. I could have like just let what's it called? Let something go to the wind or whatever.
I don't know.
You do something like that. Let chance go to the wind or something, and chanced it. But I didn't want to chance it. I want to get it on there right.
Basically what happened, folks, we're putting on a blown foot on the bottom, a super thin, delicate goblet foot, and that heat needs to be perfect, the shape needs to be perfect, and literally all that happened was Joey was one step over and Chris couldn't reach the pipe. So Joey took the maybe 2 seconds to step over to his left, and by the time he stepped over there and Chris had the pipe, that bubble was already dripping off too long, and there's no way Chris could have set it on there with confidence and had it go on clean. So it just, that's the timing of goblets right there, folks. And luckily he didn't really try and force it and stick it on there and have a really bummer of a situation. That's kind of like golf. Right when you're in your backswing and a little squirrel comes by or a little leaf falls right next to your ball, you can't just push through and take the shot, because it never turns out good. You got to have self-control and just let it go to the wind and do another one. So,
But that was dropping perfect.
it was dropping really nice.
It was a beaut.
So here we go.
There you go. That's right. There you
That's
go,
a quick turnaround right there. Joey whipped that thing up quick, and here we go. Over the top now.
Puff lightly. Good. Stay.
Little puff.
Little
Joey's
puff
got the
more.
pipe in his mouth
Good.
right now. This is a really tough bit to serve. Bit to serve, folks. That's some glass blowing lingo if you're new to the show. There you go. So now comes taking this bubble, which is a sealed bubble with Joey's breath encased on the inside. And Chris is going to work to shape up and cut off precisely exactly the amount he doesn't want. He's deciding right there how wide this foot's going to be. And a lot of times the general rule you can go by to match the width of the foot to the lip of the goblet. When you're making something tall and skinny like this, though, you've got something extra tall, beautiful break, extra tall and slim, so you may need that foot a little bit wider to hold that action.
Yeah, and this is a Pilsner, so we want it to be nice and tall and thin so that that beer will just flow right out.
Yeah. So the trick too, this is a pretty large hole we're working out of. If you're making goblets, it's even easier if you got a hole half the size. We love the challenge, but right now we're trying to get heat just on the bottom, and he's got a pretty thin stem there too. So he's really trying to heat up just the very minimal amount that he needs to open this thing up. Otherwise that heat's gonna transfer up into the stem, and it's gonna be flopping and smacking all over the place. And what do you think, Joey?
I think it's looking pretty dandy.
All right.
I think it's looking pretty dandy.
There we go.
I had the green light on that one.
A lot of congratulations to Sue. John says it's rigged. The system's rigged here. Carol said, more Michelle. I love it. Michelle said it's cast fortune to the winds.
That's what it was.
That's the phrase you were looking for.
The tallest casting card was 5'11". The shortest
Ah. I don't know if you guys could hear that.
Is that a jab, Oliver?
Beth said the shortest guess I got was 4'5", and the tallest was 5'11". That one was a little stab to the heart, and then we realized it was just Oliver. Just Oliver sitting at home giving us a hard time. Thanks, Oliver. Beautiful opening here, whipping it open like a pizza. If you can open up a pizza.
I thought you ripped it open.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, Bunty.
Yeah, I like that, John. Appreciate that comment. Michelle did a great job on the big show last week. We were working out of the large glory hole. Like to see her do more on the show. Great designs, never afraid to try something different, and that's the truth. She really comes with a different mindset than at least the three of us do on the regular, because she's just not in the shop making the products that we're making on the daily. So she comes in with a fresh brain and she thinks up something creative, and then we can take it from there usually and refine her really cool idea. Beautiful break. Those punty connections are even more important when you're working with goblets. Super delicate. And I think we got a good one on there.
It's a doozy.
It's a doozy.
All right, we're gonna puff this guy out, and then we're gonna put a couple blue racing stripes, one tiny bit like a lip wrap with the blue, and we'll put a double racing stripe up on the top.
What's the tool that one would use to puff this thing out? Folks, when you're now on a solid pipe, we just flipped it around, the opening, the holes on the tip of it. How does one puff it out? What tool do you use on the bench?
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
That's the tool?
Yeah, for the racing stripes.
Oh.
I was waiting for my moment.
What is the name of the
Give me
tool?
1 second, Joey. I'll call you over when I'm ready.
Scientific
Sounds
glass blowing
good.
terms only.
Yeah.
Blowers out there that might know the answer to this.
We definitely have a couple glass blowers. I think people that aren't glass blowers are going to know the answer to this. I think people have been watching our show for long enough.
Is it a snorkel?
Could be a snorkel. Not a plastic one. It's a metal snorkel.
Here it is.
There it is, folks.
And it's called what?
Sophietta. Ooh. Thing really.
I was going to say puffer. Was I wrong?
Oh.
I mean,
I think the puffer's the American way.
okay, we got 2, 3.
Yeah. 3.
Whoa, you guys are good.
Yep. The puffer. Look at that. You love to see it. Educational show, folks. You may never use this knowledge if you don't come take a class, you don't visit your local
All right,
glass
Joe, you can
shop
go for it.
and talk to them about it. But I highly encourage you to do that. If you guys are, and a lot of these people that are watching the show here aren't even from Michigan, check out your local glass shop and go say hi to them and just go talk glass with them. I mean, every single shop has such a different perspective on the material and a different way of doing things. It's a really cool way to get some new ideas. That's what I did in London. I went to 2 different glass shops and checked them out. One of them was really cool. They didn't get back to me, but I did go watch and talk to a couple of the glass blowers and saw the way they were handling things. The other one, I went and visited them in the shop, had a coffee with them, and learned some cool things about what they were doing.
Flip it straight down up.
As many of you guys know, we've got really high gas prices in the UK and abroad right now. So there's been many glass shops that have closed, and there's many that are open, but they're extremely, and we are really efficient with our materials and our resources. They are extremely efficient. Look at this move.
Come here, where's my second cut? What's going on?
Oh boy.
Fresh one.
The timing's
I'm gonna put one
important,
on. How
folks.
about one? Let's get rid of it.
Sounds
We got one racing stripe on there. That's the blue.
Bring me a fresh one. Normally what we do is we put one racing stripe on and then we cut it and he stays there and we put another one on. But he forgot about that, I guess, so we didn't do that. But we got a second one coming right now.
Normally there's also not a crazy stringer bit catching us, and
Just one dab, heat it up, bring it over.
one coat.
One coat.
Nothing easy about this. We have one product that we have this racing stripe on, and it's one of our recycle line tumblers.
Thank you, Joey.
And the timing's super important. You notice how Chris didn't open it up all the way yet either. If you open the glass all the way up and then put that trail on there, they usually pop off in the annealer. So you got to do it when it's real slim like that. He's going to get it real hot now, and this is the melt that melts it into the body. Then he can open it up, and it really kind of pushes it together.
Runner bits.
The other thing Chris did through all that craziness is he lined up the connection point of both of the bits right next to each other, and that adds a really nice, I mean, you kind of have to do that if you have them off center. There's going to be a little thicker spot when you first touch it to the piece. If you don't line those up together, it's really not going to look fresh.
Off.
Little love from Mary Ann for the sweater. GA sweater. I forgot my GA shirt today, so I'm keeping the sweater on, and it's pretty cold today. Luckily, it's not a summer day, so I'm not freaking out. But it is a pretty sweet sweater. We got these on the website. I think you can pick your own color, too, when you purchase them.
Absolutely. How many people had frost last night? We planted some of our plants outside and it wasn't pretty. Not sure if they're going to make it through.
Heard a little bit of squeak. I don't know if that came through on the
Leave that
microphones.
little bumpy there.
So I put a little beeswax on his tool for him.
Trying to get a little extra heat on the foot before Joey brings me over the.
That's good thinking ahead right there when you got that folded lip on the foot.
All right, Joey.
A lot of times you trap a little bit of air in there, and then that's a really easy place for the glass to break. It's the last thing going into the hole for a reheat and the first thing coming out. I don't know what we got going on here.
No blue?
I thought you were doing these clear.
It's okay, one coat of blue will be fine and it'll be perfect. That's gonna be great.
What are you doing on the door there, Joey?
Staying out of your dad's way.
And then you let this stiffen up 1 second, we'll be ready.
Carving in a groove there, you can see.
Yeah, we don't want that groove. That's the worst. We got something else, an extra racing stripe, it looks like.
Stay right there.
Oh no,
Come on
here we
down.
go. I should be looking at the
Lift.
picture.
Keep
We're doing
lifting.
some runners. Look at this. Timing's huge, heat's huge, perfect size bit from Joey.
Beautiful.
Nice. You left a little bit left there for the dangler so that he can either take it and curl it or leave it sticking out like that. That's a pretty delicate, beautiful accent to the side of this piece.
As much as I don't want to let it fall back on center. I want to keep it off center. And then use that next bit to let it fall back on center while I'm putting the handle on it.
Right.
And hopefully it'll be right on center. This baby's really off.
It's a delicate stem, a little bit of heat like that, and it just starts leaning. He's got some good heat on it. There we go. You notice even though it's such a delicate piece, he's got to push down pretty good when he's putting that on there to make sure those pieces stick to the side. They're hot, but they're thin, and as soon as he grabs it with the tweezers, it's cooling down each of those pieces.
Nice bit, Joey.
We got a really short punny, so he's actually on the moil of the punny right now on the bench because we've been chopping our punnies down, getting as much as we can out of them.
Pretty good.
It's looking really nice.
Give it one more equalizer, and then we're going to go for the reduction. And this one, because it's so fragile, whoever asked that question before, I'm going to do one more, Joey. This is a little fragile to have the GA stamp on the side, so we will stamp the bottom.
Or sign it, you mean?
Yeah, sometimes they're so fragile you don't even want to take the chance of heating it up and torching it. Sometimes you just have to hand sign them. But there it is, little bulge in the top. Super beauty right there, you guys.
That's for that extra ounce for the Pilsner
The champagne. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a Pilsner.
You can bring champagne out of it. It's kind of a flute style.
Uh-oh, we got a comment. Grandma wants to purchase Chris's tall Pilsner he is blowing right now. Please confirm. Thank you. Grandma, you're getting pretty good at that. That's hilarious. Little purple sheen to the body there after that iridescence. We can never give it a price and never talk about actually selling it until it's in the box, safe and sound. So let's see it get off of there. And then we're going to take it back to the table. Come on, baby. Yeah.
Right. I don't even think we need to torture.
No, stamp it. Just sign it.
Yeah.
Quick polish.
Jake, you hand me the stamp?
All right. All right. Get her in there. Safe and sound.
Nice work, baby.
Good. Real good.
That turned out great. That's a beaut. Love it. Tall and thin. That was the spin. I like that.
Super tight. There's the picture of it again, you guys. That was pretty much identical to what it was, except for that little extra bulge there for a little extra room for the Pilsner.
The volume.
There we go.
Fix it up, Joey. Give him the chalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Got it.
All right,
Maybe.
so we got some good time here. So what, 7:20?
I
say
want to
we-
read some of these answers
Yeah.
real quick, and then we'll
Okay.
get on to the
That's
next
what I
piece.
think
Yeah.
we need to do.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
48-second
All
video,
right,
too.
Who's going to hit the button? Let's
Someone's
give it a
going to hit the
go.
button.
I was just pushing the screen button.
Yeah.
Let's touch.
Hey, I want to know. I'm excited. Did you guys
Did it work?
like that? Did it work? Did it glitch? What do you think? We have other ideas that we want to try, so let us know in the chat if you like that idea or not.
Put them in the comments. We got some giveaways to do in a second, but first I wanted to answer some of the questions or show off some of the answers from the questions. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Here we got Super Gardener. Ability to time travel, that's exactly what I would choose. I don't know about you, Joey.
Time traveling sounds pretty dangerous.
I would love to do
I
it.
have enough of a hard time in the present.
Yeah.
You're gonna include other times problems with that.
Perfect pitch for singing. Let's see. There was one I was really loving. I got to highlight them next time. The ability to stop war. As a novice glassblower, I'd say heat resistance,
Keep resistance.
mind reader, Jedi mind tricks.
Is that
Some
mind
really
control?
good ones. Huh?
Mind control?
Mind control. I don't know if anybody's
These
said
are
that.
not the droid droids you were looking for?
The other one we asked was, do you have any of our glass pumpkins, and what would you be willing to do to win a free one? And we got some really good contests here. There was one about if you set up a blood drive, I would schedule my blood donation for that date. That's pretty cool and a cool collaboration idea if we did something like that. Another one on here that I just remember was a pumpkin pie, best pumpkin pie contest. So if we said like send in a little, like it could be a baking contest, send in a little cupcake or a mini pie or something, and we tested them and had the contest on the show. And then that was to win a free pumpkin. That would be pretty cool. Here's one that someone really was excited about. Eat 3 raw oysters. That's what they would do to win a free pumpkin. Some people, like Chris, actually enjoy that kind of thing. So, what do you know?
What do you know?
Shall we spin the wheel of names then?
Yes, I think we should.
Spin it to win it.
This is to win that vase, right?
This is the vase. Let's bring it over. We're going to pull the name. You say we're back? Oh. Well, we're back. And this is for the Big Grape Donut Vase.
You like that? That's
I like
an original name right there. I came up with that one.
Wow. Let's get it in the camera.
What do we got?
We just want it to focus, folks. Boom! Karen, Wiltshire. Congratulations.
That's a beaut, you guys, and you saw it right through here.
Wow. Super incredible. So that was the answers from the Superpower one, the pumpkin giveaway question. This is a $25. So we gave away a $20 today, $25 as well. This one is going to a somewhat familiar name here. Pat, congratulations.
Sweet.
I probably would pronounce it Lenhart, but you never know. A lot of people call us Nordens, but it's actually Norden.
That's what my phone says.
Norden?
And I
Yeah.
try to like voice call you guys.
I do the same thing.
Calling Jacob Norden.
Call Grandma Norden.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Well, this guy's going back, and I think it's time to go
Spin the wheel.
to the spin the wheel for Joey, folks.
Oh, here we go.
Ruh-roh.
Come on over. Make
Get
sure
over
you-
there, Joey.
Make
What's
sure
it
you
gonna
get
be?
your question in. Do you have any wineries in your area, and what do they specialize in? That's a great question to send your reply to enews@glassacademy.com. All robots stay clear. We don't like you.
That's not for this next piece. Joey's going to be making one,
Yep.
and then,
The giveaway. This
giveaway.
one's going to probably go on to be sold.
yep,
My mom, Jake's grandma, did buy the other one, so we're not even putting it on, guys.
there
She
you go,
got it.
folks. You heard it. Mother's
She's
Day
an
around the
amazing
corner.
woman, and she's got an amazing collection.
I'd say.
All right, are you ready, Joey?
Joey looks a little nervous.
Drum roll.
What you got? Give it to me. It's gonna be exciting. And behind door number 13
That's a serious
is
spin. Gathering point number 21, folks.
Hey!
Oh!
Okay.
Nice.
I think we might be able to do that.
Delicate,
What are the
thin,
parameters on this?
tall.
Is it certain like 12 ounces?
I think
Here,
12,
the parameters
12
are all
is a
right,
little
right
bit
here,
much.
Joey. That's it.
No, no.
I think I can work with that.
I think it's like 8-ish though, but it's got to be tall, kind of like his, and it's got to be thin and delicate, thin
Well,
lip.
I mean, a champagne flute's a champagne flute.
Well, yeah,
Flute.
I'm gonna flute it up.
flute it up, baby.
And we're not talking
Yeah, we are.
Alexander Zanjak or whatever his name is the super flute player, isn't he? Zanjak?
I don't know
he's
that guy, but he's probably a good guy.
yeah, he's all right.
Anybody like champagne out there, guys?
Champagne.
Probably not.
I don't think anybody drinks
I
any
don't think
champagne.
anybody drinks champagne.
Only when you mix it with like orange juice or grapefruit juice.
Mimosas. I do like champagne a lot. Who does? A fresh, home-brewed champagne for New Year's?
Like
Can
Budweiser?
dig it.
The champagne of beers? Is that what it is?
Has anybody
High Life.
been
That's what it
to
is.
a unlimited, a bottomless mimosa brunch before?
Oh yeah.
I doubt Joey's ever done that kind of thing. That's not really up his alley.
Reheat that just a little bit because that other one was a little crooked.
That's
so
super
I
sarcastic,
Gave you a straight
folks,
one.
but let me know if you guys have done that before. It's a pretty good time, except I do feel a little pressure in my brain with trying to get my money's worth out of the champagne when you do that kind of thing. A bottomless mimosa
You got to drink
night
13
or
of them, Jake,
lunch.
minimum.
13?
Yeah,
Depends on the glass size.
and have like less waffles so you're not as full.
Right.
And then just gorge on the champagne and orange juice. Make sure they do light orange
That's
juice.
He said he's never been to one before.
It's not a good thing to try to get your money's worth out of a bottomless alcohol experience.
It's true.
Let's have a bottomless the
A what?
margaritas party. That's what we got to do.
Sometime when we all get a little bit closer and we're sitting around the campfire, I'll tell you the old story about the going to the Bahamas in college and buying the rum cruise bottomless. We better get our money's worth experience.
Oh, brother.
It wasn't good. Somebody actually ended up falling off of the boat.
So let's make sure.
It was a big boat.
Let's make sure we refer to Joey's drawing right down here.
The flute.
There it is.
In my mind. I'm making sure we have enough time for a giveaway.
Oh,
I'm just
boy.
thinking of the
All
people.
up for you, Joey?
No,
What?
no. I
I
can't.
think we can.
I think there's a drawing that's necessary. And I do have to say, for my buddy out in London right now, who's actually on the show, he did say we got our money's worth of champagne at brunch in London.
I'm not surprised.
Very nice, Luis. Very nice. Oh, man. So
Do you have
anyway,
any like themed colors for, what is it? It's not spring. It's like icy spring.
are you doing it's an opaque body on the flute here?
It's iris blue. Giving it the itis.
The iris blue, iridescent blue, folks. I'm seeing a lot of congratulations for the big grape donut vase, and to Pat and to everyone. Julie says, Joey, no pressure on this one.
I just applied some pressure to the tube.
Oh.
You guys, I've been on my witty jokes lately. Dad jokes for the win, I swear to you. They just provide some quality energy to the earth.
Hmm.
So dumb, you can't laugh at it. It's kind of funny.
I usually laugh. Carolyn prefers cava from Spain.
Cava's pretty good.
I've
been to
never
quite a
had
few-
cava.
I've been to quite a few cava bars in down in Miami. They're big. In
Is it
Florida.
similar to champagne, or is it like...
No, cava's more like an herbal drink that is calming and
Like a
there's different
tea?
mixtures. It's kind of like a tea, but it's kind of muddy and has a little.
Does it numb your tongue?
I don't like muddy beverages.
I think I know about that stuff.
Yeah, cava, and it's
Unless it's like coffee
served
with
like
Kahlua.
in a cava shell.
That's-
You can drink it. I've had it in a cava shell or not, and they've got different mixtures for different things. Spiritual enhancement.
Oh,
Whoa.
like matcha.
Linda Brodka loves champagne. Very nice, Linda.
I think champagne's good for a toast, you know, but I don't know
Yeah.
about drinking a whole bunch of champagne.
Yeah.
That's asking for a headache.
Sounds like, I'm not going to reference what I was going to reference, but it's probably good not to drink a whole bottle of champagne by yourself.
You don't want to be drinking champagne when you're a glass blower because you're dying of thirst. The glass
That's like
blower's
drinking
problem.
White Claws, man. That thing turns into like dehydrating water that you
Water.
just need more of.
Yep.
Definitely don't have any experience with that.
Looks like Joey's going for an optic twist here, folks. He went into the 20-point brass mold. Got some really nice ribs, and he's doing a really nice, tall, long twist. Beautiful shape here.
Well,
He's getting a little bit of air from Chris.
a little more, a little more.
Looking
May I have
very
more, please?
flute-like and perhaps narwhal
Good.
oriented.
I did reference my narwhal friend from the Elf movie.
Johnny
Oh, yeah.
Narwhal?
Yeah,
You know that guy?
Johnny
he's
Narwhal.
a good guy.
From Omaha.
Nebraska?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had narwhals in Omaha.
I guess that's where they were started. The whole line, the whole family line started there.
So we have a blue iris base with the optic twists, and I dusted the cracks with some ceruleum.
That looks nice.
Pretty fancy pants. I think now we're gonna need an avolio to some degree.
Un avolio.
The great cornholio.
Oh yes, folks. extra twist here for a good time. Cuts off a little extra.
So I got a better landing pad for the said spool.
Smooth.
Mule? I like me a good mule.
Moscow.
And who's Carolyn? She's tried kava.
Yeah.
Yay!
We were just talking about that a little bit.
I love kava.
We're gonna heat that one up again.
We're gonna heat that right up.
I'm not 100% satisfied with that.
I'm gonna pan over the colors here real quick, folks.
I have a question for people.
Take a look at our display today. How beautiful is that?
What are you zooming in on?
I'm just showing our display of colors when we got it angled this way. No one's opted to use the color mix on the left yet.
Yeah, because it turns out like poop.
What?
Poopy,
That's right.
poopy color, boo boo.
What happened?
I disagree.
I actually put some on some pocket vases earlier, just on one side though.
Did they look okay? Because sometimes like too many colors get weird. But anyways, I came over here to say something and now I'm forgetting.
You did come over here to say something.
You want to just come over and say hi.
No, the kava comment made me forget.
I mentioned that we went to a few different kava bars down in Miami.
How about a ball?
A ball?
A ball.
You got it. Any particular type?
A optic blue iris gazing
say?
ball.
What?
Blue iris optic ball.
Blue iris optic.
Gazing
Yeah.
ball.
Now I remember. So today we're trying to get like ahead of the game a little bit. Today we posted early on Facebook the table that was going to go live. Did you guys like that or not? Is that helpful to see that earlier? Do you want to see it in your e-news so you kind of know what's coming for the night? Let us know your thoughts in the chat.
Yeah.
Because if you liked it, we'll do more of it. If you want to be surprised, that can happen too.
Little customer feedback would be amazing.
The singular one. Doesn't have to be too big, and then we'll do another.
It's the only way
Avolio.
we grow, folks. Other than purchasing the products you like, we got to hear from you. And that's sometimes what the giveaway questions are about, but most of the time it's just fun, interactive questions. But we do ask you on these shows, and we put it in the e-news, and sometimes we'll do gift cards and whatnot for information from you. But you guys are what makes this business flow, so we want to know what you guys like. We want to appreciate you guys and hear what you got to say. Give us the facts.
So tell us.
So tell us.
Think, what are the answers rolling in? What are they saying?
Or the guy with the mind reading superpowers, let us know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is going to be some sort of stem. We can't really see it on the floor because it wasn't drawn, but it is going to be some sort of gazing ball on the stem here. Chris is going for L twist R.
Blow. Good.
Beautiful. Size is very important.
Yes, yes it is.
Oh yeah, Joey?
Oh yeah.
Joey.
My friend, let me tell you, champagne flutes. 7 ounces, not 12.
Good to stretch.
Dropping it over top.
I think that might be the move.
Here we go.
Walk this way, talk this way.
Surely. Look at that twist.
It's like a blue Christmas tree. Puff. Good. Yep, we tagged my little tiny
I did?
finger. It's alright.
A touch of your finger?
It's a spicy.
That's why I wanted to make sure you're still awake over there, Joe.
My
And
spidey
rub
senses.
the hot glass
My,
on your hand.
my spidey senses are tingling, Chris.
We love a good sizzle. I was talking with a friend of mine last night, or maybe 2 nights ago, and he works in a aluminum company that makes aluminum parts for cars and whatnot. And he was talking about how it's just the rite of passage when you get a good burn from the aluminum, and everyone kind of loves it. And the old guys tap you on the back and say, "Nice job, son." And we kind of have the same mentality here. It's
Nice
true.
job,
I mean,
Joey.
You took that burn like a man.
Yeah, that was great, guys.
obviously, I mean, we're not trying to hurt anybody around here, but you get a good sizzler. As long as you can smell it in the air, you know it's a good one.
A good
Yeah,
sizzler.
cooked human flesh has a really distinct
ready for
smell
that
to it.
Oleo,
Yep, we know
Joey?
it well, ladies and gentlemen. And if
Take
you're
a
not
whiff,
glass
everybody.
blower and
You
you know
ready?
that smell,
I'm ready.
then something must be the matter.
We're gonna drop it over top, if possible.
I asked the crew to share some emojis. I only have one wine emoji that shows up in my feed. So
You
if you guys
asked-
have more emojis,
Yeah.
pop them on the screen so we can see them.
Yeah, we could see some wine-related emojis, or if you just want to drop your favorite emoji in the chat, folks. And if you don't know what an emoji is,
Don't worry about it.
you know,
Ask your grandchildren.
yeah.
Oh, there's a good one, like a champagne bottle. I like that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've all
Donna's
got our favorite emojis.
Oh, she's got like a martini with
Need a
an
paddle?
olive in it.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? I don't have all these.
I see what you're saying.
Got the punty ready.
Let's see what we got here. A lot of beer
Muppet
emojis, a lot of liquor related, a lot of drinkware emojis coming in here. Got an awesome comment from the Floridian, Bill Lutz. Said, looks medium rare, Joey.
What's that?
No, it could be either your skin tone or that Maurice. I'm not
Oh man,
sure.
I am pale as any Florida person should be. Definitely not repping my state colors there.
Oh, I see. Well, you did ask for the wine emojis. That's why we're getting the drinkware ones. Looks like everyone does appreciate the heads up, seeing the table and seeing what's going on. We can do more of that, confirmed. Your knuckles. Oh, that's what it was, the burn. Medium rare.
Extra rare. This one's still bleeding. You can hear the cow moo.
We'll go back over the table after this one briefly before the giveaway. We've got quite a few pieces off the table. We've kind of condensed it a little bit and dialed it in. They are one and dones. There's number 4 I really want to feature as a super tight piece. But you guys, of course, can see them on the website with pictures and prices. You know the deal. The pieces we make live here have no shipping. Shipping's included, folks. So when you purchase something off of the show, you know you'll see it on the annealer reveal. It will most likely, depending on the piece, ship out this Thursday, and the shipping's included in that cost.
Yeah, whoever got that margarita glass will probably have it by next Friday for Cinco de Mayo.
Absolutely.
Give them a little French blow. Blow. Good.
Looks like we're going for an optic twist foot to match here. Nice teamwork between the two of them. I'm just here to make sure that it looks good.
Jig's task manager today.
Yep, it looks good, folks. Keep it up.
Union worker. That's what you sound like.
A lot of great emojis, folks. Any plans for Cinco de Mayo, folks? I don't have any, but anyone got any cool plans?
It's Modelo time.
Modelo time. Look at this teamwork. Boom. He drops it down. He's using the shears, straight shears. He's actually twisting it even a little more as Chris is blowing into it.
Right.
There we go. It's on there. He's going for the heat. This is where you're really focused on the bottom. You're focused on what's going on in the immediate piece, and the piece is getting longer and longer, so you really need to focus on the rest of the piece as you're focusing on the piece.
Yeah. What part is that, Jake?
It's the piece.
The piece of what?
Piece of the part.
Which part's that?
Yep. He's pulling it out. He's going to Chop Town. He's taking the jacks to it. Cranking it down.
Something like that. I'm gonna keep this one more
A little
time.
chilly, so he's going for one more. That timing, it's a 1 second difference with the metal tool. If he were to stay on there, probably, and he knew if he was to try and tap that one, it's thin and the whole bottom was cold, so it could have just exploded.
Explode.
Exploded.
Holy moly. Moly, 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 moly.
There he goes, tightening it down. Very nice. Gets the diamonds on there. Beautiful
Nice
break.
clean break.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Donna, hope that memorial service goes as smooth as it can. Lots of love coming your way. A little Mexican afterwards sounds quite appropriate. But we are sending a lot of love to your family for sure, both you guys.
Almost there, folks.
So he's heating up just the bottom, same as Chris. He's got a nice delicate thin of oleo there, so he doesn't want to heat it too deep. He goes in to keep the top hot, but he doesn't want to heat it up too much. There you go, Carolyn. Local Mexican restaurant. Sounds great. I think Mexican's probably my favorite food next to Indian food.
Thai food, man, all day.
Joey's big on the Thai.
Big. Joey's been dreaming and eating Bangkok 96 for
Since I got back from Texas. It's like when you're not in Texas and you don't have Texas tacos, life isn't the same without Texas tacos. I'm sure to tell you, if you haven't experienced it, you've never tasted a real taco.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a preferred member at the Thai restaurant around the corner here.
Preferred.
Special discounts.
VIP.
VIP.
I got my own room in the back.
Yeah, it's like when you go to the airport and you get to sit in the American Express special section if you got one of those cards. That's what Joey does in the Thai place.
This is the Mega Foot.
There he goes. He's ripping it open. It's looking really good. He got a beautiful fold on there.
It's a nice looking foot.
That's really nice. You
It's the right
wrangled it.
size, little trumpet action. Boot boot boot. Looking good.
Beautiful.
All right, I think it's
Ponche time.
put the paddle here for Joey to
Straighten it if he needs to, as I make up the punty.
Yeah, Thai food's the bomb. I love it too. I pretty much love any food other than American food, to be honest. You can catch me passing on a burger. I'd go to any other spot and get something crazy and seasoned up and delicious.
I'm all about flavors, my friend. All
So
right, now
Chris
that
is
it's-
shaping up a punny. Joey's got it lined up real nice. He's getting an even heat on it. You don't want to break it off with that foot, especially in a goblet being a little bit too hot and the top being cold. You really want to try and equalize that temperature.
Do it one more time.
So he's doing it right now.
Not
good.
too shabby, y'all. I'm digging it. One more deep heats. Make sure the top of the glass is going to be all good and dandy. Let the bottom chill. Make sure everything's squared, and then we are going to be go. Hey now. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was fun.
I got a little flash on the foot for you. Should be good. It's always important when you're punnying up goblets is to get right in there with a nice deep heat and get that heat on the foot, because those feet are so thin, you never want them to get too cold. If you watch the way Joey's doing this, if he pushes that into the glory hole, what's the last thing that went in and the first thing that came out? It's the foot. So that means that foot's always going to be the coldest. So you got to do quick, deep flashes to make sure you got enough heat on there. And then he focuses directly on the top of the champagne flute glass so that he can get that heated up. And probably going to give it, what, a light little puff maybe? And then you're going to trim it, or you don't know yet till you check it out?
Gonna have to take a look.
Yeah, you got to take a look. It's hard for him to get his eyes all the way up around the end of the piece there. It's impossible. But not for Corning, New York, because they have a camera inside their glory hole. That's
Pretty
right.
crazy.
I think we're good.
Yeah, Bill. Great to have you back. We're having a blast tonight. Carol's wondering how the food was in the UK. It was pretty good. I forget the name of that that lung stuff, that sheep lung food that they eat over there.
Sheep
Sheep lung?
Sheep lung foo.
Yeah, someone's gonna know the name of it. I forget what it was called. It was
Well,
called.
Carrie's on there. She'll know.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna pluck it.
but that's
and
like a
then-
breakfast food, or they put it in a panini. It's kind of like corned beef. Scoop it out of a can and throw
But
it
it's
down.
sheep lung.
And some other things, liver and like all the other parts you don't want to eat. But I tried that; it wasn't too bad. And then they had a lot of good Indian food, and then the rest of it was, I mean, it was pretty good. It was normal. It was you
Maybe
know.
it's like UK head cheese. Right?
Head cheese? That
Maybe.
sounds heady.
Well, I mean, head cheese doesn't even have cheese in it. It's just all the extra parts of
Goulash?
the animal ground up in little chunky formats and then packed into a
Like McDonald's chicken
square
nuggets?
shape, and then you slice it up like lunch meat, and it's got everything in there.
That sounds nice and American.
Yeah, well,
it
I
does.
mean, and every country's got its own special recipe for
Yeah.
head cheese, and it sounds like you were
Can
eating
we
it.
move
Yeah.
on to like delicious food?
Sheep lung pita.
Let's talk about some delicious food.
Haggis, that's right.
I've heard of that.
Haggis, folks.
You gotta speak up, Bess.
That's what I said too. I said it was haggis.
haggis. H.
Oh,
John,
well,
I haven't tried
did
either
say
of those
something wrong,
places.
man.
Dad, have you been to the Tellway at Mott's Burgers, right by where Furnace Hot Glass used to be?
I spent every morning for 15 years there getting coffee.
Yeah.
I got a double, single, double, triple.
Triple, double, triple.
Anybody who knows Tellways knows that's how they handle your coffee. Just scream that at the front desk to the lady, double.
Yeah, Julie, I had some fish and chips. Pretty tasty. Pretty darn good.
Looking great, Joey. Get a deep
That's
glass
looking
on
really
that
good.
Woo!
Looking amazing.
Should we open it just a hair more, or are we good?
No way, it looks great.
It looks
Heck
great.
yeah, I tried
It looks
haggis. It was
perfect.
good.
Tony the Tiger approves, you guys. You hear that?
That looks amazing,
We'll be stamping
folks.
the bottom on that probably.
For sure. Beautiful punny. Looks like it's connected just right.
I really like the Ovolio
Me
coming
too.
right off the bottom. It's like foolproof. Less chances of it breaking.
Super
More
nice.
strength. That's for your seasoned mimoso drinker. You can set it down with a little extra finesse.
Is that like the difference between somebody who drinks out of a regular glass and someone who doesn't?
Someone who's drinking mimosas out of a coffee mug.
I mean, on the right morning.
Probably warm too. Warm champagne.
Whatever vessel do.
We're gonna actually reduce this as well. We've got quite a bit of blue itis on here.
Ooh. Hit
Give-
the bling button,
give
the
it-
bling indicator.
This piece is going to go up for sale, folks. We got 15 minutes to make the giveaway after this, which is perfectly normal.
One more. Hold on.
But this piece will be on the website before the end of the show. Remember that shipping's included on the price. And that's got some beautiful blues. That cerulean blue looks a bit greener while it's hot, even at the very end. You never see its true colors. So it will become a brighter, more wholesome blue.
Look at that
Awesome.
shine.
Yeah. Really nice.
I don't know if I'd go for any water. I don't think you need it, Joy. That punny went on real nice, right at the right temperature.
Here we go.
Game,
The
everybody.
moment of truth.
Everybody keep your arms crossed.
Keep your arms crossed. Came
That
off
was-
Stamper, grab
easy.
the right there next to you.
Easy.
Joey, that's tight.
Thanks for
Nice
the help, man.
job.
That's great.
Big time.
Yeah.
All right, that one will be going live on the web, folks. Michelle will get on that in just a few minutes
Beauty.
when we're moving on. Well,
No
she will
timing.
when I give her the information for it. Which is
Should we do
great.
like a pause? here?
Now you know what we're doing, right?
Two,
We're doing the
one.
giveaway. These guys are getting rowdy over here.
Hopefully we got it. Probably not. I know my is looking like that.
Well, that's a good one.
Let's take a look at the
let's take
table.
a look at the table. Want me to do it this
Yeah,
time?
definitely.
Because you're doing the giveaway, right? So put your thinking cap on.
Am I?
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I mean, I already did two tasty goblets. I did the warmer-upper and my piece. You did your piece.
All
so
right.
you do the giveaway.
It's my turn.
It's got to be a goblet, so think about it. All right. We're on this camera over here, eh? Can you guys see me? I feel like it's right on top of me. See my ear hair? I'm surprised nobody got this little mini Fermi too. You know, this thing doubles as a beautiful little shot glass, but hey, you know, I don't know, who does shots anymore? I don't. But a little bud vase, that is gorgeous. I love that little guy. That's number 10. I didn't make this, but it's beautiful. I think it's really great. Kind of brings me, I did make this guy, and this one is a beautiful piece. It's pretty bright orange, and I think drinking orange juice or mimosas out of this is a gorgeous looking piece. It's got a great optical thing in that foot. Look at the side view of that foot. It's just a beautiful piece. This is all one bit, you guys. I sculpted into that shape. It's a gorgeous looking piece with the GA stamp on the side. That's number 6. Number 4 is the tasty mug with the scalloped foot and some tobacco color on there. That's great. I think Jake made that, I can tell. We got a couple bosom chillers up here, and for those of you who don't know what bosom chillers are, guys, don't worry about it. Girls, if you are overheating and you got a bosom chiller filled up with ice in between your cleavage, you will be in dreamland. Trust me, these things work. We sell so many of those out at the Renaissance Festival. Now we've got the spring action number 12 with that beautiful metallic black. It looks like metal, you can't even tell. Sometimes I've had people ask me, they say, hey, how did you wrap that steel around the piece? But it is a beaut. That's a gorgeous one. These guys usually don't stick around very long. Number 12, it's a great mug for the collection. You got the famous Perps over there, number 16. That's a tasty one with the Rosetta back of the handle with that special violet. That might even be the signature periwinkle color. And last but not least, the very rare, not many left, completely opaque enamel white tank color with the white GA stamp, little drinking glass. Looks like something that you'd use inside your bathroom for your drinking with your brushing your teeth action. But that's a gorgeous looking. We did a whole bunch of those and there's not many left. So that's about it. That's number 3, guys. I think we're ready. Jake's gathering up over there. Let's switch it up on the cameras and we're in biz.
All right, folks, here's the plan. It is Goblet Night, so I'm going to make something with a stem, but it's not going to be for wine. This is going to be a whiskey-sipping, neat, delicious glass because Carrie and I did go on a whiskey tour, a Johnny Walker whiskey tour.
It was right on you.
Oh, hey. And what I'm going to do here, this is why I wanted you to see this, is I'm going to do a reverse color fade with the rainbow pattern where we're going to have clear on the bottom of the cup so you can see the color of the whiskey, and then it'll fade up into that speckled stained glass situation.
The speckle leckle?
Sure. Double freckle. So let's go for one more, one of these. Perfect.
Is that my special mix you're using there?
Yeah.
Cheese.
That's the bird blend, remember?
Bird blend.
The bird blend.
And it's got a little bit of a brownish orangish hue to it, so I think it's perfect for the whiskey. Now I'm going to do my darndest to cool down the tip of this where the clear is so that this bubble blows out even. That color cooled down the moil area. So now I'm going to do one of these for a second.
Chill in the bottom of the glass, guys. When you're rolling on the marble on the bottom, that means you're going to stop that bubble from blowing through the bottom. It's important because if you got a bottom that's too thin,
You want a big bottom, folks.
Yeah. Jake wants the big bottom.
That's right. So there's that. Now we'll go for a little bit of this. A little bit of that. All right. It's good. Real tender. Just a perfect. Just a wee bit more. Beautiful.
So about how tall do you think this piece is going to be, Jake?
4'5".
Yeah. Yep. Thanks, Oliver.
Oliver said Jake was 4'5"
Horrible.
That's crazy.
Will you take this one right to the hole and give it some extra heat so I can get a super juicy, crisp of oleo? What? Oh, just one grape. It's just going to be like a long of oleo. Whoa. Everyone's rolling their eyes over here.
Let's see if we can't get this grape action up close.
It's going to be grape.
Tender, touch up.
Who's paddling, Joe? You? Right over there, yep.
One sec. For sure. Squishy.
Tender contact.
Squishy, squishy. Cool.
The oleo is probably the strongest part of the cup, you guys. When I say the cup, the stem of the cup, it's the strongest part.
Well, that went on particularly nice. This is the giveaway, folks. Someone's going to be sipping. Yeah, go for a full coat of it.
Some cognac.
Yeah, something real.
I would probably drink some chicken pot pie out of that.
You guys all remember Sprout, right? We did that reindeer with the tongue hanging out.
Yeah, I remember.
Symbolizing Sprout. Well, I took her to the vet this morning with my mom, and she checked out. She's doing okay.
Yeah.
She's as old as a 12/13-year-old pup could be, but she's still happy.
And how old is that?
My mom's giving
Like right
her
about
a
12
lot
or
of love.
13?
Like 80, 90 years old. Dog food. I don't know about sprout years.
That's a nice footing tool. Foot action, 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 action. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
That's freaking tight.
It's all about the squeeze mechanism.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
It's crisp.
So I don't know, we're probably going to go into a couple minutes of OT, folks. That's when you start hearing that noise in the background.
I'm trying.
It's okay. Tech support no longer has bowling on Tuesdays.
Aha! All right. I still got
looking
boxing,
good,
though.
Looking good.
That's the straightest punchy that we have.
I appreciate that.
Joey's got the punty. He's gathering up a little bit of glass, and he's going to be attaching that. Or actually, Jake's going to be attaching it right to the bottom of this whiskey snifter.
I love it.
A whiskey snifter is still
Whiskey
classified.
sniffer.
Misty Swiffer.
It's the
A
Misty Sniffer.
snifter. It's still classified as stemware, guys, because it does have a foot and a cup and something in between.
Are we gonna put some udders on this one?
No udders. Nope.
Udder butter?
Nope. None of that.
All right.
All
Perfect time for an
right.
applause, folks.
Thank
if
you,
you're
sir.
At home. I guess I'm guilty of this. Has anybody ever watched a really good movie? The other day I was watching this really good movie, and at the end of the movie I was watching it by myself. I was all happy and stuff, and I started clapping. I was like clapping on the couch. It's like, why am I clapping by myself? It's so weird.
Crying too. Feeling really passionate about the movie.
It was just great.
Great.
I think it was Thelma and Louise. It's looking good. I like the speckled color pattern on the lip of the top, and I like it on the foot, how it matches, Jake. With
I
clear
never
in
made the
between.
reverse like this with the clear belly to it, but I do dig it.
Well, you're never going to get this glass if you don't answer the question, guys, and send it in. The question is, do you have any wineries in your area? And if you do, what do they specialize in?
Got it on the screen too.
Nice. It's on the screen right now. And if you don't have any wineries in your area, you say no.
and then you do a little bit of research online and find a winery and
Because there's probably one around.
and give them some kudos.
Give him some love.
So he's going to be ripping this thing open, just like we talked about earlier.
Nice and
And I'm
tender.
going to get ready in rip mode. Right
Whoa.
over here, see?
To the ripper.
I'm
Here we
getting
go.
right to the rip area. Now, Jake, if it's possible for you to rip it with your elbow low, kind of like your drive, so that you can kind of keep it from fading off to the right. Keep your elbow down. Looking good.
Yeah, that's classic.
Show them that up close. I'm going to get in on it.
That is classic.
Stop spinning for a
I
second.
can't.
Jeez.
I'm on auto spin mode.
It's in his blood.
Yeah.
Spinitis.
Spinitis. I got a serious case of spinitis.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
It's a nice giveaway.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna stay at the bottom, folks.
The glass is exceptionally crystally today as well, too.
Yeah, fresh charge last night.
Yeah, I charged it up real good.
Yep. Crystal clear, spot free.
Over the knockoff bench, you know what goes on over here, guys?
Just beautiful breaks.
Yep, there you go. Torch in the bottom, getting that chip mark away. He's going to give it a stamp on the bottom. And then
Thanks,
we're going
Joey.
to use our fancy magical forks to put it inside the annealing oven. There they are.
Freshly prepared.
And it'll be in the annealing oven for about 16 hours, guys. Woo!
That's a pretty funky and pretty cool looking box right there, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Goblet
That's what I'm talking
Night.
about.
And that was
1 minute over.
1 minute of overtime.
Ow!
Hey, isn't that all it took for the Lightning to get one goal at the very end was 1 minute?
It's true, and I think you're talking about Florida.
Oh yeah, Florida. That's
Yeah.
right. Because Lightning got
Lightning
taken
got
out by
beat by
Toronto.
Toronto
yeah,
too.
Florida.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Oh my
talking
God.
about. It was an amazing feat for both of those things. I'm glad that Toronto got into the playoffs, which is really nice.
Absolutely.
Talky talk. Everyone says
You
want
to bring it over here, Mom,
Goblet
and
Night.
Joey, and we can seal it off here. Goblet Night once a month is a beautiful thing, folks. Keeps us on our toes.
We've got charity night coming up in May. Tanya, the founder of Glass Academy Addicts, has some great suggestions. So it's going to be a veteran theme.
Next week?
I have to think. I think it's the third week.
Okay.
Then next week is Mother's Day. We're going to have some special surprises on Mother's Day. So you have to check your e-news because the only way you're going to know about them is on the e-news. I'm going to hint on Facebook and everywhere else, but we got to shoot you there. You want to open your e-news.
What's the date
Open it
on
up.
Mother's Day? Oh, the 14th? Perfect. I just wanted to double check.
There we
Give
go.
me some space. We are moving grandparents the 3 days before. So on the 14th, we're doing a special class here. Only a few slots left. Make a beautiful heart for your mom.
We appreciate you guys. We're also hiring, so if you didn't see the notification on our social media and e-news, spread the word. We're looking for someone in the gallery. All the information's posted online, but we're giving out like I think $250 to as a gift cards to someone who's referring, and we hire that person, and
They
you
work
know how it
60
works.
days, and then you get your money, and you can shop at the Glass Academy and buy all this good stuff.
Terms and conditions, it's all in the fine print.
And I have some fine print.
Yeah.
I'm hiring too.
For what?
A social media intern.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a long
Where is it
conversation with Posted. That's why I don't do any social media, because it's not posted. I need someone to post it. So that's it, guys. But I need a social media person and spread the word.
All right, folks, there it is. We appreciate you. Shouts out to the VIPs and all the patrons that collect everything. We appreciate you guys.
Gosh
We're
darn
going to
it
sign
all.
it off, and it's going to be a good one.
Feelers.
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue. All the
Joey's hiring barbecue.